it's WGM70i here. How you doing? Welcome back to Let's Play of Breath of Fire 4. Last time round, we entered the trap town and there are traps. And there's also an Australian pirate. Don't worry too much about that. I also did grind out 75 apples for a thing. I think I'm actually slightly under leveled, so I'm actually using sort of me fighting. I'm going to be fighting a lot of things here. Because, yeah, I think I'm actually slightly under leveled at this point in the game. So this dungeon's a bit weird because you have to basically, what you have to do is you have to lure out the boar to tell you where to go. But you can also lure the boar for other things. So the first thing we're going to do is get in this chest. Bonk. Perker got flattened by a treasure chest. That would probably hurt quite a lot. I mean, I guess it's a treasure chest. It, you know, wouldn't hurt that much, but there's two items we need here. Really? How do you confuse a robot? Well, it's happened. Now, will this knock Airshot out of it? Oh, it does. Okay. I think though she loses her turn. No, she doesn't even lose her turn. Huh. The giant growth actually was beneficial for me in knocking Airshot out of her confusion. That's actually kind of funny. I actually was wondering how that would work. So in order to lure out the boar, you basically plop an apple on the stump. Nom nom nom. I love how we're just not bothered by it at all. We just stand there. So yeah, see, in order to, you have to follow the tracks. Now, you don't have to follow them precisely, but as long as they don't disappear, you're fine. And they do disappear after a certain amount of time, so you do have to be careful. But yeah, follow this one right here. And a secret treasure chest with 8 more apples. Yeah, you can't get that chest otherwise, by the way. So basically you do have to use the stump. Use the stumps in order to get secret treasure chests. Nice counter. I didn't need you to miss, Arshan. Oh, really? I guess because Cray is slow. I think it does dictate from missing Arshan. It does. I think it goes from slowest or from fastest to slowest in terms of agility, in terms of your turn order. So you do have to be aware of that. Now there are two other items I want to get, and they're actually below ground. So that's why I'm sort of still running around here. No, Cray's confused. Maybe fine, actually. Yeah. Because the confused character goes last, always. I was like, yeah, I'll be able to just win the fight and clear the confusion that way. So that worked. Now, there is a direct reason why I got so many apples. Apart from the fact that you do need them. And I will be doing that because this boss, there's a boss coming up, and it's a hard boss. He hits hard. By the way, I just realized I have Ruwolf. How was it attacked? I just realized that. I was like, wait, I have Ruwolf. Ruwolf makes me go first. Or faster. Doesn't necessarily guarantee me going first, but I think it improves my agility in battle by like 50%? Maybe more? I actually don't know the stats in terms of it. But yes, the two chests contain an aura ring and 4 healing herbs. Aura ring basically is a ring that helps you gain resistance to mind attacks. I think mind attacks are kind of like confuse, things like that. They're not really that common in this game, so I never really use it. Anyways, to proceed, we need to go to this stump right here in front of the entrance in order to proceed with the video game. So let's put an apple. You'd think the board would learn, but I guess apples are too yummy to resist. I mean, to be fair, apples are very yummy, so. Nom nom nom. Again, we follow the tracks. So again, we just have to be careful to not fall in holes, because if you fall in holes, it resets, and also if the footprints disappear, it resets. So just have to be careful of that little pit there. As we go around, and we made it. Pretty easy, as I said, to do it, but yeah. Oh, green. Green means we got the initiative. I think that's the first time in this Let's Play it's happened. And I guess the new enemy, bandits. Bandits. I love the bandits trait actually. I don't know why, But they can drop a pretty powerful weapon for Ryu if we can get it. I'm not sure if we will, but you never know. No such luck. So enemies in this game generally have two items. They have a rare drop and a common drop. I think the Ryu weapon that I'm thinking of is a rare drop for the bandit. But anyway, over there is a wisdom seed. Very, very good. Restores 30 AP, so can be very, very useful. Since that's close to leveling up anyway, I was like, I might as well level up with Ryu here. It'll help. Excuse me, but are you the mayor? Shh. Oh no, I got exploded. It worked! My trap worked! You saw it, didn't you? Stupid animal just walked right into it. Do I know how to make traps or what? That's what you get, you dumb furball. How'd you get so stupid anyway? Running the family? Oh, that would be the family, huh? Yes, it would, Mr. Mayor. It's boss time! This is Maman. And we're going to do a little bit of a cheese trap, because this thing can hit hard. So, it likes apples. Yeah, this one loves apples. Watch out for its body press and rock blast. So, what we're going to do is with Nina, we're going to use an apple on the enemy. Now, you might be thinking, wait, what are you doing? Why are you healing the enemy? What this does is basically it stuns it for one turn. As long as you're doing more damage than you're healing, you will stun lock the boss. This is why I picked up 75 of them. Because we are going to do this for the entire fight. As long as we are doing more damage than we are healing. Then we're gonna win. Nice crit, Cray. Definitely needed that crit. And we are going to continue to do this until it dies. It might be a cheesy strat, but it's a strat that works. I actually don't think... I can't think of any other RPG where you use items on an enemy to distract it. I can't think of any. I'm sure there are, but I literally can't think of any. Well, since let's show off Rock Blast. Since I haven't done that yet. Yeah, given Cray's lowish wisdom, it's not really going to do much. I thought it was... is it not? I thought it was... Is it Earth then Fire? It must be because it's Fire then Wind. I'm silly. Oh well. Could have done the, Could have done the, elemental attacks there, but I didn't. Because I didn't realise that that was a thing. Now we have Airshim back in, because we want Ryu to restore his AP. I have 58 of these apples, my man. I can go all day. Until you die. And no, I'm not doing this to extend the length of this episode. No, why would I do that? And instead, I win. Well, flawless victory. must say, I am in your debt. Thank you. Oh, by the way, who are you? You're the mayor of Kyria, right? Yes I am. You wanted to see me, did you? Well then, let's go back to the village and we'll talk. And we can do that here. Because that was shorter episodes last time, so... Actually, I'll do that between episodes. I was going to grind for more apples. I'll do that in between. But we also actually got a new weapon for Urshin. The Flame Punch. It has the same attack power as the Ice Punch, but it's fire instead of water. Makes sense? I love how the bee's still there. If you didn't defeat the bee, the shed would still be there. But I've never seen a village like this before. Well, no. Well, there's a good reason for all the traps. You mean because of the passageway to Shinjesta? Oh. I knew about that already, did you? That's right. There's a passageway to Shinjesta here. A lot of people from Siniesta fled here during the war using it. Even though the war may be over, and it's our job to protect it, in case anyone ever needs to use it again. That's why we're here, Mr. Mayor. We want to use it ourselves. Well, sure, why not? You don't look like the Imperial types. Yeah, you might want to look to your left. There's like a literal robot. Never mind. I'll open up the passageway tomorrow morning. You can stay in until then. Oh, I could have had a free heal. Oh, I mean, you get a free heal anyway with camp, but it's an in-heal. Where's Reese? Folu's not wearing a shirt. You're awake, eh? How do you feel? You were asleep for a long time, you know. You must be wondering where you are. My name is Bunyan. I live here, in the Jinga Mountains. If you've played Breath of Fire 3, you'll recognize this character. Found you a few days ago, collapsed down by the river. I brought you here and dressed your wounds. Then I am in your debt. Bunyan, yes? No need to thank me. More important, are you alright? Don't push yourself too hard. I've seen men die from burns as bad as yours. You should rest some more. Unless, of course, you got somewhere to go. Follow. My name. Follow, you say? That's interesting. Same name as the first emperor, eh? Yeah, funny that. Thank you for letting us use the shortcut, Mr. Mayor. No worries, be careful and all that. The entrance to the passageway is up that road there. Alright then, let's get going. Cray, please. Cray, please. They're just like, don't worry about it. I would be at his back. I'd be like, Cray. You fell into the hole. It was right in front of you. Are you that dumb? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be too mean to Cray. Oh. You know, there's a word in the English language called hubris. I think that's a good example of that. That's what I get, really. That right there is what I get for teasing Cray. I will never tease you again, Cray. I promise. I don't know if I can actively promise that, but I will try my best. Alright, this is a small little passageway. It's not really a dungeon per se, it kind of is, but also kind of isn't. It's one of those. You got a water bomb. That's a usable item, does damage. Not a literal, like... I always like imagine like it's a little like water balloon. And we have new enemies. We have army bats. These things are very evasive, but they are weak as heck. Like they take one hit to die. So they die fast. There's actually an enemy I want to learn a skill from in here, so I'm wondering if I can get it. So one kind of criticism I have of this game is the camera. But not much you can do, it's a PS1 game. So I'm not too strict on it. They must be weak to fire. Because Ursula is doing a lot of damage to them. Like a lot. Ah, here we go. That's one of them I want to learn. Molasses is a very interesting attack. It does damage and it also makes you weak to fire. That's the other attack I wanted to learn. Snooze. It's basically rest, but you get put to sleep automatically from it. I think the sleep only lasts for one turn though, so it is okay, but you don't want to be put to sleep because of it. Oh, nice crit! And free damage. Oh no, it lowers agility. That's what it does. I think it lowers your fire resistance in Breath of Fire 3. I got confused for a second on what it did. But hey, we learned it. Nice crit. Man, it's Ursula's first crit. Ah, that's right. Chest there. Ammonia. Very good. Need those to keep people alive. Because we don't have any resurrecting spells, at least not yet. I didn't want the mess. Nice crit, Ryu. Now this place you can only rotate the camera 90 degrees. Oh, well, I was trying to learn that, but never mind. I did not need the Miss Urshan counter. No. Money! Wow, really? Now we can try to learn it. There we go. Feint does low attack damage but can cause confusion. Is it worth it? Not really. Because any attack knocks them out of it. So you kind of have to hope that the confusion hits if you're doing it last. The reason I fight them is because they drop Aurum, which is good for skills, but they don't drop it. But we're finally here. So, this is Sunyasta. This town took the brunt of the fighting during the war. They told us, like, Chamba had contaminated by Hex during the war. Certainly a lot livelier in Chamba, though. Yeah, it's also where Alina disappeared. Don't worry, Cray. I'm sure we'll find something here that will help us find her. Alright. Well, we'll end this episode here. Next time on Breath of Fire 4, we will explore Siniesta and see what lies in wait for us here. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, come part of my community. There's a bit of fun and positive for all. So of course, see you again.